thought you had one
Let
last
me
thing.
paint the picture for you right here, man. Imagine it's 1995. You the first round draft pick, and then you get screwed because last year they was giving out millions to first round draft pick, and then this year they hit you with the cap where rookies can only get so much money. So you got 3 years, $6 million, which is decent, but you on the Timberwolves, which is trash. And then I just learned about this whole situation that while he got drafted a couple weeks later, he went to a BET party, and then this is when he met
This girl.
his second wife, because this isn't his first wife, this is his second wife, and then he met her. They had to go on a date a couple days later. He stood her up, and then she's like, "I'm not playing no games," and then ever since then they was living together ever since then.
What the heck?
So I mean, this is the plan.
And Cameron was talking crap. You shoot your shot at Joe Smith's wife after she got caught with secret OnlyFans account. I can't stop looking at your cleavage.
It's crazy. We got a video right here, man. Play the video.
Yeah, he's gonna confront her.
Stupid, bro. I can't believe I'm sitting here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years, yo, the disrespect that comes with it, that you couldn't even talk to me before you did it, that's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, bro, that's fucked up.
What else have you been doing besides OnlyFans, and what have y'all been going through financially that you felt you had to do this?
I've had a bartending service called Cocktail Hour with Kiss since I've been here. I have a moving company called Major Movers and Cleaning. And then I also have a massage business called the Body Rub Babes.
Nice. Do the Body Rub Babes travel?
Yes, they do.
Are you one of the Body Rub Babes?
Well, I have been, but now I kind of like, kind
Could
of
you be-
nervous to do anything.
But if I wanted you to be one of my Body Rub Babes, like, would you be a Body Rub Babe for me?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. Now, because I don't mean to be unprofessional or anything like that, but I can't stop looking at your cleavage. Your cleavage is popping, babe. No, you can leave it how it was, man. You can leave it exactly how it was, man.
I guess the first question is, where's Joe?
How are you guys doing?
Where's Joe?
She's going on a media tour.
He's pretty pissed off with me. So he's been, I think he's at his sister's house. He's not talking to me right now. So, yeah.
Keisha, how long ago?
And just like that, he said he ain't talking.
She used this for clout. She recorded him whenever he confronted her. And she been doing interviews since then. She ain't doing nothing but embarrass this man. She had all these businesses. She didn't need this money. She already was in the adult entertainer business before. She needed to leave that behind and let it go. This is just her just being bad.
I understand that. I mean, I watched the whole interview about the whole situation. She was talking about it, and she said honestly, she didn't expect this to happen, but now that it happened, she's just gonna ride it, and because they really do need money. Because she's like one of those.
She been riding it.
She's like one of those girls, like she'll post, like she's been posting things on her Twitter page about them all the time, like videos, but nobody ever watches it, nobody ever does anything, and like you can tell because she's been having an OnlyFans link on her page for so long, and even his friends don't even say anything about it. And she also said on the interview, like Joe's the type of person, like everybody's like, oh, where's his NBA friends? He was in the NBA. She was like, oh yeah, he cut it, like as soon as he left the NBA, like he cut his stuff off from everybody. He just barely talks to his family. And it's really just him and her, and then they have a kid together. They run the whole moving company business. She ran the moving company business, and he's like the type of dude that's like he'll go to work, he'll do like 3 jobs, and he'll go home like I'm done for the day, because he's like embarrassed. He doesn't want to like be seen.
Oh, be seen as like a mover guy?
Yeah, be seen as a job. Period. He doesn't want to get a regular job or anything because he's like I'm the first round draft pick. Imagine the first round draft pick.
I mean, what happened to his millions?
So basically, one thing he said is like every time he got traded to a new team, he bought a house. That's one thing. He bought a house. He couldn't sell the house. Everybody's talking about that. But another thing is that his baby mamas.
I mean, that seems a little.
It's more than that. And also,
I mean, you buy a house, you're building equity. So it's like.
But when you sell it, you don't always get the money back. You don't break even sometimes. He never broke even.
I mean, houses usually always go up in value. Rarely are they going to bottom out.
True.
That would be. I mean, it's like the stock market's gonna collapse if you bought a house and then a few years later it's worth less than what you bought it for. That's That's like that's like an economic collapse.
True. And then on top of that, they're saying she's the bit. On top of that, this lady saying like, oh yeah, he had his ex-wife. His ex-wife stole over 100,000 from him
Oh, yeah.
out of his bank account, and also they've been doing this for like a lot of people in his family has been stealing money from him. Also, she found out like he has like she thought he only had like one kid. He has like 6 or 7 kids and like 5 baby mamas. And like every time she turns around, she looks through the mail. She sees another statement for child support, and like he doesn't want to tell her anything. He's hiding the money, and he's just embarrassed. And like she's like, she's gonna hold the press, but she's like she's milking this because I mean they really do need the money, and like they're behind on rent, and like it's like okay, like he takes care of the
You're gonna
rent.
go take care of Cameron.
I mean, basically, he takes care of the rent, and she takes care of the bills, and the other and the daughter takes care of the other bills, and like he doesn't have a car anymore. They all use her car. They had to downsize because like he's just bad with paying bills, and he just doesn't want to do anything. But I mean, that's just crazy. Like, imagine being a first round draft pick playing with Kevin Garnett, and the next thing you know, you trying to turn the whole into a housewife, and you failed.
I mean, that's honestly where most players go wrong, either NFL or NBA. Really, any sport, MLB even.
But I mean, it makes sense because I mean, I understand it because like if you look at
You get divorced, and especially you
Zion.
get no prenup. Zion getting out. Zion's taking the same road as Joe Smith.
And then you remember we just seen who's the dude Anthony, the one that got traded to the Blazers, the center from the Suns,
Robert Williams
from the Suns.
Oh, Dayton, DeAndre Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton showed the picture with the whole little P-Star girl, and it
It's
makes
so weird because you see so many of these corn stars, and you know that they're them and basically OnlyFans type girls that are like Instagram only or social media girls, and they're like, oh yeah, like I was hanging out with the whole team, like the whole team, and
oh yeah,
and it's like man, these dudes be like really be
a little
too
pumpy met with him and all
be
that
too
stuff.
close with their teammates.
Yeah, it'd be real nasty. But and I always wonder why they do this. But if you really think about it, imagine if you the first round draft pick, that means you got to be like the greatest player. All you been doing is practicing. So it's like what we doing right now. Like we barely be going out. We always doing this. So you always working. And imagine you finally get your big check and you get the freak of all freaks. Like normally you be a girl, she be like, oh no, I don't give head on the first date. I don't do no anal. I don't do any of that stuff. But then. You imagine you get.
What did you turn this to an after hours show?
I'm just letting you know. This is what she does. This is what she said she
You're
did.
thinking you're Dr. Drew.
I'm just telling you what she said she did. She said she used to be like call him all the time to the point where like he's be like, "Girl, leave me alone, calm down." She's always bring girls to the house and all that stuff. So you fall in love with that. It makes sense. You've been working, and then you find a girl that's like letting you do all this stuff. So of course, you're gonna cuff that, but you shouldn't have cuffed that. You should have been smarter. You should have just left it for recreational use only, like my dog Kevin Samuels said. But you ain't learned, and now you here in this situation, and you lucky she a rider, because she's saying like she don't want to leave him, even though she embarrassed him. But hey,
it's a lose situation. He lost back then. He lost at the original contract. He lost when he met this girl, and he's still losing now. So it just shows you, man, you got to make the right decisions because it's a slippery slope. I mean, not really. I don't think he ever lived up to the hype. I think he was always kind of labeled a bust, and then I think
he turned down 80 mil. You turned down 60 to 80 million because he was for the Warriors or something like that. He turned that down to go to another team because he thought he was supposed to he wanted to get more money, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only time he was kind of semi-redeemed and was playing is I think he got on a couple of those LeBron Cleveland teams, but like the late LeBron Cleveland teams of his first run. So like right before he left. When like those Mo Williams teams, like those Mo Williams and
Larry Hughes. Was it Larry Hughes?
No, Larry Hughes was gone.
What's the dude that looks like Joe Budden? Carlos Boozer?
No, he was there his rookie year. I'm talking about that at the end. I think they still had Varejao. They had
Booby Gibson.
They had Sasha Pavlovich, like Wally Zerbiak.
Was that Damon Jones?
Damon Jones might have been there. Yeah.
Was that
Booby Gibson?
Yeah, Booby Gibson.
Yeah.
The one Keisha Cole's baby daddy. Okay, yeah, that's crazy.
He might have been on like one of those, like, but the later ones, like the ones with Mo Williams. I think Delonte West was playing too. Mo Williams,
Oh yeah,
Delonte West.
the homeless man.
Yeah, I don't know if Big Z was still there. I think they still had Barajao. I know Sasa Papovich or Wally Zerbiak was there. It was like on those teams.
But if we don't teach you anything at Tales from the Crib, man, they always say you can always change your zebra stripes. You can change a hoe into the housewife, but I just don't buy it. Like I ain't seen nobody successfully do it yet. You seen Kanye West try to do it, failed. Who else?
Kanye West failed.
I mean, who else tried to do it? Gabrielle Union tried to change Dwayne Wade from a hoe to a housewife. He walking in both bathrooms now. Failed.
They all failed.
Exactly.
Basically, at the end of the day.
So basically, at the end of the day, you gotta you protect
You gotta
yourself.
know what you're subscribing to.
You gotta know what you're subscribing to, man. Protect yourself. It may look good that you probably think you can handle this, this hoe, but don't be a Captain Save a hoe. Don't have the superhero syndrome. Protect yourself. Protect your energy.
Protect your neck.
Exactly. Facts. And comment below. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Moving on here, man.